I am too stressed from the madness of yesterday's club signups to learn much on Thursday, but I do learn a bit more on Friday. As I get back from class, I see Virginia sticking a piece of paper to the wall with blue putty. "What's that?" I ask her. "Members list," Virginia replies. "We did it. We have enough people for an official club. Even if Liz still refuses to join because I said riding wasn't a real sport." She surveys the list. "It's mostly wolves and horses, but I kinda expected that." "Aw, Balthazar signed up too. I hope it's because he wants to play and not because he likes me." "You don't like toads?" I tease her. "Horrible Donald put real toads in my bed when I was little," Virginia explains. "He was crushed that I didn't scream when I saw them. I still kicked his butt for being mean to the poor toads. I don't think they liked my bed." "Do you guys always fight?" I ask her. "Pretty much," Virginia shrugs. "He's been pulling stupid pranks on me since I was practically a baby." "I thought all brothers did that." "Not William," Virginia says happily. "He's the best big brother ever." "Lucky." "Yeah, I guess I am," Virginia says with a shrug. The next day is Saturday. I feel too stressed to study, and so I decide to go to the mall instead. I've never been much for shopping, so I decide to head to the games arcade. I don't know what I expected to find, but there are only a few old-style video games with joysticks and buttons here. Most of the arcade is filled with racing games, dance pads, claw grabbers, things that give out tickets for prizes, and a surprisingly large collection of pinball machines. I want to save my money for the magic shop, so I just wander around the arcade, peering over people's shoulders as they win races and rack up high scores. The games are probably a waste of money, but standing on the sidelines is a lot less fun than playing. Still, it does decrease my stress a little bit. The next day, I decide to write a letter to my parents. "Dear Mom and Dad, I've only gotten one letter from you so far. What's happening back home? I miss you. I've met so many people here and most of them are nice, but it's not the same. My roommates and I have started a sports club. We had our first meeting today and played some pickup soccer. So don't worry, I'm still getting plenty of exercise. Please write soon. Love, Tori." With a sigh, I seal up the envelope and put it on my desk, ready to send. It hasn't even been a month yet, but I can't help feeling homesick. I guess I just have to take each day as it comes. I decide to go for a walk around the campus. As I'm wandering around the buildings, I notice a tall figure tossing a ball up in the air and catching it. As I get closer, I realize that I'm wrong. He's not throwing it and catching it. He's not touching it at all. William points his wand at the ball, holding it suspended in midair. With a flick of his wrist, he sends it flying upwards, where it eventually reverses course and comes back down again, to be caught when he manages to line up the tip of his wand with the falling sphere. "What are you doing?" I ask him. "Control exercise," William replies. "Is that hard?" "It's a matter of keeping your focus, keeping your rhythm, and not using too much force or it'll get away. If you want to show off, you do this with an egg. Makes it more obvious when you miss." I pause for a moment, then decide to go ahead and ask my question. "I was hoping I could talk to you about Damien." "Oh." William catches the ball and puts it and the wand away. "Did he hurt you?" "What?" I ask. No, nothing like that. Really, we weren't dating. We weren't doing anything. It's just that I thought we were getting to be friends and he needed a friend. Then all of a sudden he wouldn't talk to me, like we're strangers. So I'm worried." "You're worried about him?" William asks. "I mean, if he's my friend, I should be." "I don't know what's wrong. I don't know if he's mad at me, or if he never really liked me, or if someone's making him stay away from me, or... I don't know. You're in his year. I thought you might know more about him. He may be in my class, but he's not in my hall, William explains. How well do you know the Snake Girls? I know Barbara files her nails with a knife, and I know I shouldn't believe anything Suki says. And I know that Damien doesn't like people asking questions, William counters. He won't even tell anyone where he lives when he's not at school. After freshman year, he doesn't bring his parents to campus anymore to make sure no one talks to them, if they even are his parents. He avoids field trips whenever he can, especially ones where he might need to wear a glamour. Won't join any clubs. Keeps to himself. So, he really doesn't have any friends? I ask. William shrugs. I wouldn't know. He gets on well enough with everyone inside the classroom, and he doesn't cause trouble anymore, except with the girls. Any more? I ask. Well, freshman year, there was a lot of fighting, but that was a long time ago. That sounds like what Damien was hinting at. He got bullied. Hard. It's a sad story, but I still don't know why he's avoiding me. I guess William can't really answer that question. Well, thanks anyway, I say. Sure thing, William replies. You girls look out for each other, okay? You and my sister and my freshman. Yeah. I nod and head back to my room. I guess the best thing I can do is avoid Damien for now and just focus on my studies. The first test was probably coming up soon, and I wanted to be prepared.